saying good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to another episode of Makeup Inspired by Special Edition Books. This week I am going to be doing my makeup inspired by the Illumicrate edition of the Jasad Heir, which quickly became one of my favorite books of 2023 and is definitely my favorite Illumicrate book of 2023 and potentially my favorite Illumicrate book to date. I would have to dig into that a little more, but it was amazing. So I am going to read the synopsis, if you will, from the dust jacket, and then we will get right into the makeup look. 10 years ago, the kingdom of Jasad burned. Its magic was outlawed, its royal family murdered down to the last child. At least, that's what Sylvia wants people to believe. The lost heir of Jasad, Sylvia never wants to be found. She can't think about how Nizal's army destroyed her kingdom and continue to hunt its people. Not if she wants to stay alive. But when Aaron, the Nizal heir, tracks a group of Jasadi rebels to her village, staying one step ahead of death gets trickier. In a moment of anger, Sylvia reveals her magic and captures Aaron's attention. Now, to save her life, she'll have to make a deal with her greatest enemy. If she helps him lure the rebels, Sylvia will escape persecution. A deadly game begins. Sylvia can't let Aaron discover her identity, even as hatred shifts into something more. But her secret isn't as hidden as she thinks. Soon, Sylvia will have to choose between the life she wants and the one she left behind. The scorched kingdom is rising, and it needs a queen. Once again, I can't recommend this book enough. It is absolutely fabulous. For this look, I am going to take strong inspiration from the blacks and golds, especially of the naked hardcover. I think it's quite stunning. So to start this look, I am using the Blend Bunny Blends palette, and I am starting off with the shade Nevermore, which is the black matte in the palette, and I am just going to blend that through my crease, and I will also take it along the lower lash line and get the shape that I am looking for.
Trying to figure you out, I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
And prepping my eyes for shimmers, I am going in with NYX Glitter Primer, and I will start by putting that on with a brush and then tapping it out with my finger so it will be as crease-free as possible. For shimmers, I'm going to go into a palette I don't use as much as I should, especially considering the price you pay for this brand, but I'm going to be using the Celestial Odessey palette by Pat McGrath, which was one of their holiday palettes from a few years back. I am going to start with the shade Noir Moon, which is a black shimmer and it has multicolor glitter in it. It's quite beautiful. And for the center and inner part of my lid, I am going to go in with the shade Gold Galaxy.
I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. 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 It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body. So tell me.
Going back into the blends palette and taking the shade Nevermore again, I'm just going to re-intensify that in my outer corners and anywhere I may have lost some intensity. And going into the shade Cream and Sugar, which is the white matte in the blends palette, I am going to use that in my inner corner. For blush, I will be going into the Incandescent Blush Palette by Unearthly Cosmetics and using the shade Alchemy, which is that orangey peach blush that is in the top corner.
I've got you, welcome you into my world. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body. So tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do.
And because I can't resist, I'm also going to take some of the shade Incantation and do a bit of, we'll call it blush contour. I don't know what it's called, but we're going to pop some of that along the bottom of where I had placed Alchemy and just blend that in together just so it adds a little more dimension. For highlighter, I am going in with my Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten, and I will put that on and then clean the brush off a little bit to blend it out so it's not quite as harsh. And then I will be going in with the Solar Sailor highlighter from Kaleidos Makeup and putting that on as well, as that has a bit of a yellowy gold shift to it.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion.
And this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. I think I definitely did a better job getting these colors right than the last time I did an Inspired by a Special Edition. And I really like the way it turned out. I think it's fantastic and I can't wait to do it again. I'm having a lot of fun with this series. Thank you for watching and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.